There are both meditative and physical yogas. In some yogic practices, people have awakened extraordinary powers, such as telepathy, levitation, and invisibility. But in Hatha Yoga, people have found physical miracles.
Next is Trikonasana triangle posture. First time in your life, you are going to use 100% of your body inside out, from bone to the skin, from finger to the toes. You ready?
Bikram Chaudhary, president of the Yoga College of India, began studying yoga at the age of 4. He studied under Vishnu Ghosh, one of India's most famous yogis. Bikram's extraordinary ability to apply his yoga expertise to everyday people has brought him huge success and recognition by the Western medical community.
So recently, I treat a lot of patients, cardiac patients from Cedar, which is 70s, 80s. They are not even conditioned to have a bypass or open heart surgery, and I'm making them perfect without surgery. So that's why Cedar Sinai Hospital cardiology department decided to have a research with me. They are giving me 850 patients.
Bikram's style has become so widely known, famous celebrities and athletes have come to him. Dancer Julia Prowse, who's been studying with Bikram over 20 years, even teaches classes when he's away. Despite injuries and setbacks in her career and personal life, she continually seeks the discipline and workout to help see her through.
I can do them all right now. It's a little hard because I'm just recuperating from a very big operation. I'm hoping that within another year, I'll be able to do them all properly again.
While only a young man in his early 20s, word of Bikram's ability spread to the United States. For the nation's top leader, the help of Western medicine had come to an end.
When I first came here 25 years ago, I came here to treat President Nixon when he was president. And he has phlebitis thrombosis, the left leg.
The doctors wanted to amputate his leg. While the American Medical Association laughed at Bikram for suggesting that backbending would cure the president, in fact, it did. Many professional athletes have come to Bikram's class to improve their performance. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, some say basketball's greatest sinner, believes there was no way he could play as long as he did without yoga. Once he started yoga practice, he had no injuries throughout his entire career. The effect of yoga on the body against aging and chronic disease has hardly been measured by Western science. But for Julian Goldstein, the results have been life-altering.
Julian, I have to say, you don't look like the typical person who would be involved in yoga.
Well, it's true. I don't look like a person who does yoga. I'd probably be the last kind of person you expect to be teaching yoga because of what happened to me. I mean, diabetes is one thing that's been reversed. I'm under total control. I just do yoga, and I no longer require insulin. The herniated disc that I had in my back, which the doctors gave a 50-50 chance of recovery with surgery, I'm recovered from that.
And you attribute that to yoga?
That was the only thing I did.
Hatha Yoga consists of 84 different postures, but since many are too difficult for the beginner, Bikram researched a special arrangement.
So I researched for all my life with a lot of people with a lot of chronic diseases. I picked up 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises. That 26 postures, you can use your body 100%.
While Bikram keeps his studio a sweltering 95 degrees, he does so to prevent injuries. His postures are designed to make pliable and strong the most important part of the body, the spine.
Because spine is source of all energies in human body. It's the greatest nerve center. All those nerves started from the spine. If you have a good spine, you have everything in your life. If you have a bad spine, you have nothing, no reason to live for.
As a medical doctor, aerobics guru and longtime yoga practitioner, Dr. Anne-Marie Binstrom, comes with an understanding of both Western and Eastern traditions.
The body will always want to be in balance, in harmony, and in optimum health. It is our birthright to have that. We should have health. Yoga gives you a sense of well-being that becomes sort of outrageous in the end.
While it's been a well-kept secret in our country, yoga has been India's medical savior. From childhood, people learn yoga in order to survive.
Raj, you were a 5-time yoga champion of India.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get started?
I started when I was 3 years old.
Once you started teaching yoga, you basically taught children. Why?
yoga gives you that strength, correct decision, strong mind to make the correct decision to do everything for family, for society. So I thought that I should start teaching children and gives them that kind of power from the childhood and the body and mind when they are healthy. If you become sick, then you don't do things, you don't perform right. So they are healthy from the childhood. They don't need any outside medicine.
But when you do yoga, outstanding, you are giving energy to your system. You don't have to sleep 8 hours a day. You don't have to eat 3 times a day. That's why yoga maintains youth long and keep the body full of vitality, immune to diseases even at old age. Yogi never become old.
Anybody should do yoga. I mean, it is the most wonderful tool for health, and maybe one day through that you open up other channels of awareness that tells us that death on our level of evolution is nothing more but the failure of living.
Yoga is a nature, like a fire. You put in the finger in the fire, it's going to burn. It doesn't matter you believe it or not. You don't have to prove it.
Okay, I'm hot, and I'm no expert. You know, it takes a long time to learn the positions in yoga correctly enough to get the full benefits. But even after the first time, you get some benefits. A lot of people think that yoga is modern medicine's cure-all. It was amazing to see and experience yoga as an art form, and then discovering it as a cure.